at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Back inside Sill Field, John Swisher, Bill Logan, along with you. Opening night of the 2019 broadcast summer sports season here from KMCH Sports. Glad to have you along. Mix 94.7, KMCH.com. No matter where you are listening here on this cool Monday night, our weather conditions 55 degrees. It feels like a 50. Winds out of the northeast at 7 miles per hour on this clear Monday night, the 20th day of May, 2019, as the West Delaware Hawks hosting the Sailors of Waterloo Columbus. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. A couple losses we talked about for the Hawks from a year ago in their starting lineup. One was senior Kyra Vasky, who graduated, went to UNI, completed her first year there a couple weeks ago. As for the West Delaware Hawks defensively, it's Felton, Wynn, and Wedewer left to right. Kolak, Dimmer, Himes, and Dimmer around the infield. Wegman, the catcher, and Macy Kleitch will be the starting pitcher for the Hawks. As a sophomore a year ago, 17-13 record in 35 appearances. She started 28 of those, 214 innings pitched. She saved 2 games, 155 hits against her, let's check that, 66 runs against, 37 runs, earned runs, and 1.21 ERA for Kleitch. She walked 47, hit 0 batters, and struck out 134.
Got to hit some every once in a while.
You don't like that?
I don't like that 0 number there. I mean, it's nice to have 0, but, you know.
Only one on the whole staff. Klosterman, only hit 1.
But I think that's one that maybe they missed some in the box. I think I saw 2 last year. But, that's one thing as a pitcher. You can't be afraid to go inside. And every once in a while, you're going to hit somebody. That's just part of controlling the inside of that plate. And this won't be the only time all night I'll talk about that.
I don't disagree with you. So get ready here.
We're going to watch for that first pitch. Hopefully
it's
awesome, man. I've been waiting for this since February.
Since Christmas.
Yeah.
Seems like this is your Christmas. As a strike on the outside corner starts off our game. Al Hermson, the veteran behind home plate for Manchester. Al Heim on the base pass here for the second game. The JV game start things off around 6 o'clock. Waterloo Columbus won that one by the score of 7-3 in a 5-inning affair. Ball at the end of the bat, foul to the backstop that time. The count is no balls and 2 strikes. Taylor Hogan stands in, the shortstop, outstanding athlete, the senior, heading to UNI to play softball. She's just a talented athlete all the way around. UNI to play softball and also swimming and diving. She's a 3-time defending state tennis champion as well. She had a tennis match earlier this afternoon at 3 o'clock at Fort Dodge. They took down Lamar's Galen. Here she grounds one right side. Himes up and over and gets Hogan on the 4-3 ground out for out number 1. Just kind of sounds like a young Bill Logan, the resume that Taylor Hogan has, huh?
No,
not even close.
Not even close. No, she's outstanding, and it's just not a one-sport athlete. She excels at a lot of them. As playing earlier today in Fort Dodge and then being able to get clear here, which Fort Dodge is about 2.5-hour drive from here.
How about that?
So she's definitely above and beyond. And to lead off the game and get her to ground out, that's a good pitching and defense here by the Hawks right off the bat.
Talented player, Hogan, one of the top coming back. And now another one, Sydney Schultz, the catcher. Sydney Schultz, a senior, as a junior a year ago. The second best hitters on the team, led several categories, as Hogan led 9 of the 16 categories. 5 of the 16 Schultz led, as a 14 doubles, 63 hits, 7 home runs. She tied Hogan in the home run department. She led the team in RBIs at 46, another foul ball right side. Count is 1-2 now with 1 down here in the top of the first. She walked 24 times, at second behind Hogan. Has a .634 on base percentage, second behind Hogan, .852 slugging. That tops on the team from last year, and .548 batting average. The 1-2 is outside, too far for ball two. We're even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sydney Schultz, the catcher, standing in on the seniors, as she's a soccer player on the Columbus Sailors soccer team as well. That one misses upstairs, and it's full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sydney Schultz also going on to play softball at the college level. She'll go to Luther College in Decorah. As this one's off the end of the bat, right side with a flare. Himes was there and makes the catch on the pop-out for out number 2. Olivia Schultz now stands in.
Yeah, that's 2 great pitches there by Macy Kleitz getting the girls. Columbus really hasn't caught up to the speed of Macy here yet. Ground out, will pop out the second baseman. Haven't really gotten to the speed, and Macy's making some really quality pitches right now so far as well.
Olivia Schultz, the third baseman, standing in. It's this one left side, left-handed batter. As it gets in between the fence and the dugout entry exit way. Right side of Coach Tiffany Rave. Ashley Himes back for another year. Third year back for Ashley, the 2015 graduate, senior to be at Coe College in Cedar Rapids. Milia Georgian on the staff this year. She's a level 3 coach, assistant coach. As Georgian, 2017 a graduate, West Delaware. Got that all Midwest first team honors last week for her outstanding efforts in her sophomore campaign at Luther this past season. 34 games, .313 average, 18 runs batted in, 83 at-bats, 26 hits, struck out just 5 times. The count's now even to Olivia Schultz, as Schultz, younger sister of Sydney Schultz, the sophomore, as a freshman a year ago, 46 hits, 24 runs scored. She drove in 42. Third best on the team as .407 average. Here's ball 3. We're full 3-2.
Yeah, they had 5 girls returning that batted over .400 from a year ago. So a good offensive team. There's a base hit right back up the middle for a 2-out single.
Just getting to it was Wynn, but not before. Olivia Schultz will get on with the 2-out base hit. Brings up Kayla Sproul now as she led the team. 54 RBIs a season ago. Sproul 53 hits, 9 doubles. She hit .417.
One of the unusual stats, you look at that too. She also led the team in sacrifice bunts.
Here's a little squibbler right back to the edge of the circle, knocking it down. Flights gaining control and firing to Dimmer at first for the out. And the 1-3 put out for out number 3. A hit and a runner left on for the Sailors. We go to the bottom of the first. No score from Sill Field. This is Hawk Softball from KMCH Sports.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Back into center field. Here's a ball hit deep right field. Eva Wynn, a home run off the bat. First at bat, first pitch. Right center field and gone just to the right of the scoreboard. Eva Wynn with the home run. And the Hawks are on the board 1-0. How about that? Eva Wynn, the freshman, played a little bit last year as an 8th grader. She did hit 1 home run last year as well. 2 RBIs coming in her varsity career. Her 2nd career home run in her freshman campaign here to start things off. And what a great start there against a very talented pitcher in Sproul.
Yeah, it was. And she did a nice job. She went with the pitch. Sproul tried to put it on the outer portion of the plate, and Wynn just did a nice job getting with it. I don't have my computer technology up here today to be able to tell what that launch angle was or anything, but she got under it. As soon as it got off the bat, I figured it had a shot of getting out of here.
Here's a hard ball hit up the middle into center field. Eve Wedeworth continues the mini hit parade and see if Colac can keep things going. As Wedeworth a single up the middle. The Hawks are 2 for 2 so far with a run in. Nobody out here. The bottom of inning number 1.
Being very, very aggressive out there with the bat. I like seeing that already.
Kayla Sproul, the senior, is a junior a year ago, 35 starts. She appeared in 37 contests, a 32-4 record, 220 and 2/3 innings pitched. This one's fouled off the bat of Ella Colac. 187 hits, 68 runs, 56 earned runs, a 1.78 ERA for Sproul. She hit 3 batters, walked 31, and struck out 119. Opponents hit just 206 against her last year. The 0-1 from Sproul to Colac on the way. She bunts it right out in front of the plate. Beautiful bunt. The catcher, Schultz, just gets her girl at first. Meyer, the second baseman, covering there. So the 2-4 on the sacrifice by Colac. And a runner on second with 1 down.
And it was interesting to see. I think Ella got down that line pretty quickly. She had surgery on that foot there, kind of cut out her track season there, but just got back to practice last week, and she's probably one of the fastest girls on the team, and just got nipped at the plate at first base there. So looks like her foot is feeling much, much better.
Third of the team in sacrifices a year ago was Ella as a freshman with 6. As Macy Kleitz stands in here and takes a strike. 0-1 the count. Macy Kleitz, 3rd-team All-State. He's a pitcher a year ago, All-District, first-team All-Conference, 382 batting average, led the team. Here's a ground ball, right side. Second baseman scoops it up, shot to Meyer with a 4-3 putout for out number 2 as Wedeworth does make her way over to third with 2 away and brings up Heather Himes now.
Heather Himes, a talented sophomore, started second base a year ago as a freshman and had a really nice year a year ago and looked for some really big things for her this year.
Heather led the team with 4 home runs a year ago, a team that hit 10 homers on the season. Arlo Columbus hit 22 long balls last year. Himes swinging through this one and a pitch downstairs for a strike. 1-1 the count. As this one, she leans out of the way and takes it an inside corner at the knees for strike 2, and Himes is in a hole now. No balls and 2 strikes. A run in, a hit, a sacrifice put out, and a ground out so far this inning. The 5th batter of the inning, Himes, the 0-2 outside, too far. Takes it for a ball. It's 1-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of inning number 1. Hawks lead the Sailors on opening night, 1-0. Sproul takes her time. Back of the circle, now on the rubber and ready. 1-2 on the way upstairs. Too high for ball 2, or even 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Heather Himes. 36 hits a year ago with those 4 long balls, 7 doubles, 24 runs batted in, hit 293 in her freshman campaign. Pops this one up right side out of play, and the 2-2 pitch will come again to Heather Himes.
Good job of spoiling a good pitch there by Sproul. She's done a nice job setting up a pattern. Pretty much so far, every other pitch, she's inside, outside, and see if the Hawks kind of watch what she's doing there.
This one, a little squiver off the bat, almost off the handle of the bat. She fits it into left center field and gets an RBI single. Left fielder Little gets it in, but not before. A 2-out RBI single by Heather Himes as Wedeworth scores easily from third. It's 2-0 Hawks.
Yeah, she took a little off of that, something, probably a little change up or something, and Heather did a nice job of sitting back on it and hitting it hard enough. Just a nice little soft line drive over the shortstop and hit number 3, run number 2. So good first inning for the Hawks.
So Leah Wegman standing in now with 2 down. Takes the ball downstairs. Talking about multi-sport athletes. Hawks had a few ladies participating at the district final, regional final up in Waverly at the Waverly Municipal Golf Course today, hosted by Waverly Shellrock. Swinging a miss there for strike 1, or even 1-1, as Leah Wegman had a 112. Macy Kleitz with a 98, Mia Payton with a 99, Allison Collier had a 94, a 403 for the Hawks. They were 7th of 12 at that regional final today. Moving on, Cedar Rapids Xavier, second place team with 339. The Butte Waller won the meet with a 335. The girls' golf season for the Hawks done. And there's a ball in the dirt. Gets by the catcher, Schultz. Mr. Hermsen does a 2-step to get out of the way of the catcher. As getting down to second base is Heather Himes. Ball 3 there, 3-1 the count. Congratulations to Brandon Larson, who qualified last Friday. State meet coming up this Thursday and Friday on the boys' side of golf. There's a strike taken in her half high to Wegman, and it's full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner on second. 2-0 Hawks here at the bottom of the first. She leans back out of that one, takes it shoulder high upstairs for ball 4. Wegman's on first. So 2 out base on balls brings up the 7th batter, Claire Demmer. But first we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Leah Wegman. Coming out here is Mia Payton. A sophomore will do the running duties here. Leah Wegman with the 2-out walk. It's runners on first and second here. Payton, the courtesy runner, on first base. This one fouled back in the fence off the bat of Claire Dimmer, the senior. It's Claire, honorable mention, all conference, shortstop a year ago, 265 a hitter. One of the 4 seniors on this team, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 14 lady roster for head coach Tiffany Ray. Never foul ball, line drive back to the fence. And the count's now no balls and 2 strikes. Claire Denver, 18 runs a year ago, 27 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, 2 home runs, 13 runs batted in, as she hit 267. Upstairs, chin high that time for ball 1, 1-2. The count to Dimmer. Yeah, Payton, 1 run scored a year ago. On base percentage of .333. Off into that right side. That might drop in there. Nope, getting to it is the right fielder, Lindsay. On the run. She makes the catch. But the Hawks get 2 runs to go up to the second inning, leading 2-0. This is Hawks softball from KMCH Sports.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Sixteen-minute first inning. We're into the second inning now. Hawks lead this game 2-0. As the Hawks with 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 runners left on. No singular errors in that bottom of the first. And leading things off here, Aaliyah Little, left fielder for Waterloo Columbus. 5-6-7 due up for the Sailors. Retired 1-2. A hit to center, and then a ground out to end that inning by Sproul in the top of the first, their first time to the dish. A ball there. We're even now 1-1. The count. Waterloo Columbus State tournament team the last 2 years. Here's a grounder left of the circle. Kleitz gets out of there in a hurry, fires to Dimmer at first for the putout. And the 1-3 ground out for out number 1. Brings up Jalea Hart now, the center fielder.
And that's one thing Macy does a really, really nice job as a pitcher, being able to field her own position and help herself out on some balls that just come right back at her. She's really, really quick and can make some accurate throws. I mean, that can really help your defense out.
Ball outside there for ball 1-0 the count. Class 2A team for the second year. Class 3A team, I should say, for the second year in a row. Before that, they were 2A. They went to state 2 years ago in 2017, a 35-7 record. Their first time at state, 7th place. A 1-2 mark at Fort Dodge at the state tournament in Class 2A. Last year, 3A, they were tied for 7th with losses to Roland Story and Spirit Lake, 6-1 and 5-1 last year at the state tournament. This one's fouled right side in the fence for strike 2. The count's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jalea Hart. Chris Olmstead, 6-year head coach, 165 wins, 34 losses. 32nd year coaching, either baseball or softball. Youth baseball coach for a long time in the Cedar Valley area. And coached some baseball out in Carroll as well. Came back to Columbus, took over the head softball job 6 years ago. Will Popper right side. And second baseman Himes has it. The pop out. Crowd number 2 brings up Sophie Meyer now, the 7th batter. She's the first baseman. Meyer is a freshman a year ago, 7 runs scored. Just 2 hits, a .333 batter, and just 6 at bats. Takes the ball outside there for ball 1-0 the count. Here to Sophie Meyer. Delaware girls soccer team in action earlier today, 4:30 against Williamsburg here in town. 9-1 loss to the Raiders.
There's a nice little soft line drive just over the first baseman, Taya Demers' head out in short right field. That's her second hit of the game, and both times a 2-out single. We'll see if the Hawks can end this inning right here.
Jenna Schott standing in, second baseman. Schott also one of the soccer players, a junior, one of the 5 juniors on the roster. Takes the ball there, 1-0 the count. 6 seniors, 4 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. 18 on the roster for head coach Chris Olmstead, assisted by Brooke Craig, Grace Olmstead, and Dave Dutton. And the 1-0 is outside and high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Actually, it's 1-1, he says. Mr. Hermson give us the 1 ball, 1 strike here. With 2 down at this top of the second inning, a runner on first base. And the 1-1 is swung on, fouled. Ball there. Hit off the glove of Wegman, goes right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Here to Jenna Schott, the 4th batter this inning. And a ground out, a pop out, then a hit to right. So far for the Sailors. Hawks lead this game 2-0, top of inning number 2. The 1-2 is fouled up and out of play right side. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Macy's doing a really nice job being able to spot those pitches right where she wants them. Doing a nice job of moving it up and out. Hasn't been going inside too often. Only a couple times that she tried to get inside, but doing a nice job of hitting that outside corner.
And the 1-2 off the end of the bat into the fence behind home plate. And the count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Again, working on that outer portion of the plate. Got a little movement, a little curve on that. And they're just able to foul that off to hang in there.
The 1-2 outside, too far for ball 2. Evens it up at 2-2. Jenna Schott is a sophomore a year ago. 25 runs, 26 hits, 4 doubles, 17 runs batted in, a .283 hitter. See, 2-2 all the way. This is popped up right side. Coming on, the right fielder Widower, and she'll put it away. The F9 ends the top of the second. To the bottom half we go. Hawks lead 2-0. This is West Delaware Softball from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or call 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And, of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar, East Main Street, Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Bottom of inning number 2, inside Silfield. John and Bill back with you, along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick. Ball fouled to the fence. On the Hawks leadoff hitter in this inning, 8-9-1, Dimmer, Voss, and Wynn. As this one is a, swing off the bat. And fouled right side. 0-2 the count to Taya Dimmer. The Hawks first baseman. One of the 4 seniors on the squad. And the 0-2 on the way. Outside too far for ball 1. 1-2 the count. For Taya, last year as a junior, 23 at bats, 1 run, 5 hits. She had 3 runs batted in. She hit .217. The 1-2 off the end of the bat. Will Squibbler right side. Digging it his shot, getting it to first in time. The 4-3 ground out to the second baseman for out. Number 1 here, this bottom of inning number 2. Brings up Joanna Voss now, the designated player hitting in the 9 spot. It's Kayla Felton, the left fielder. Just a defensive player in the lineup here tonight, not hitting. There's Voss. Strike there, 0-1 the count. Another one of the seniors is Joanna. Waits back on this one. Little popper behind the circle. Shortstop gets over, fires to first, and we'll get Voss on the 6-3 ground out to the shortstop for out number 2. Brings up Eva Wynn now.
And a nice play there by Taylor Hogan, a shortstop. Just a nice little drop shot behind the pitcher. She came in all the way from shortstop, picked it up, and a quick throw to first, an accurate throw. That you don't come in and charge that hard. That's an infield hit, but nice job by Hogan at shortstop.
2 quick outs here in this bottom of inning number 2. Brings up Eva Wynn, who started this game first pitch in the bottom of the first inning with a long ball to right center field. And the 0-1 is skied right side. Getting foul territory, but the right fielder Lindsay getting over and making the catch. And we go to the 3rd inning. Hawks still lead 2-0. This is West Delaware softball from KMCH Sports.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Bill back with you. Top of the 3rd inning, 2-0 Hawks. Their first softball finals into the new season. Area coverage-wise, Northland beating Easton Valley tonight, 12-0 and 21-0, and 2 wins for the Lynx. Coach Marv Parter and company expected to be real good. A top 5 ranked Class 2A team this year, the Lynx. And so we did that game.
Lost a heartbreaker.
Yeah, to Iowa City Regina, who went to state, and I believe won it all, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker.
At home, a couple close, controversial type calls. Could have gone either way. At near Troy Mills, on that mid-July night last summer. And looking forward to seeing what the Lynx can do this summer. 1-1. Here's a ball at the end of the bat by Reagan Lindsay. Lindsay, the right fielder, number 9 hitter. It's 9-1-2 for the Sailors here in the top of the third. Hawks lead this game 2-0. Lindsay, Hogan, and Schultz here for Waterloo Columbus. Will be a ranked team most likely when the rankings come out. No preseason rankings. There's a ball just over the glove of Heather Himes, efforting, going to her left, an outstretched left arm. And it just snuck past it, went into right field for the third single of the game for Waterloo Columbus. Comes off the bat of Reagan Lindsay to start this top of the third. Brings up Taylor Hogan now, who grounded out her first time up.
Yeah, and as a freshman, she batted .429 last year, so that's quite a weapon in your number 9 spot here this year.
And a quick pitching change here. Emily Klostermill will come in. Macy Kleitz will go to first, and we'll talk about our new pitcher when we come back. 2-0 Hawks. Nobody out, runner on first. You're in the top of the third. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Back in, top of the third inning. First pitching change of the season. It's our first look at Emily Klosterman as the ball downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Klosterman, one of the 4 seniors on the team. As a junior a year ago, she was 7-3, 13 appearances, 12 starts, 52 2/3 innings pitched, 37 runs against her, 31 runs against. This one goes off of her hand and will land just before the
that's the easiest call you can make tonight. Ball 2.
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever seen that happen like that.
Just a weird.
She got kind of lost in her backswing and went straight up in the air. Yeah.
Her body on the way through or down. It just popped up to the left of the circle, and Kleitz could have fielded for a pop-up. Kleitz wasn't sure what to do with it. Got it back to her pitcher. Now it's ball 3. 3-0 the count. Taylor Hogan standing in. Nobody out here. Runner on first. There's a strike right down the pipe that time from Emily Klosterman. 37 hits against her, 31 runs against, 13 earned runs a year ago, 1.73 ERA. She walked 44, struck out 73, only hit one batter, and opponents hit 143 against her. Here's a bunt. It bounces right out in the dirt in front of the plate and bounces backwards into the glove of Wegman for a foul ball. We're full now. Good job battling back by Klosterman. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, keep going out and attacking her and try to at least make sure you get an out here somewhere to get that first out of this inning.
This ball's one hopper. Nice play by Coach Olmsted there. Off the hop, deep behind the third base coaching box. And Coach Olmsted fielded off the hop with 2 hands.
He did. It was. You couldn't do it any better than that. He'd probably tell these girls between innings. See how you do it? Yeah.
There's a foul ball back to the fence there. Count is 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the runner was off moving on the pitch, regardless of what happened. She was off with the pitch, so maybe almost like a little hit and run. But with 3-2, she walks, she's going to get there. But if not, if she hits it, maybe an opportunity, maybe double her off, if she's going to go.
Hawks lead 2-0. Nobody out here. This is upstairs of the ball. Ball 4. Hogan will draw the base on balls, and runners are on first and second now. With nobody out here in this top of the third inning. Sydney Schultz now will stand in. She popped out to Himes, the second baseman, her first time up. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. in this first half of the third inning. 2-0. Hawks got both of their runs in the first. This one is hit to center field. Coming in now, going to her right, making the catch. I'm not sure. Did she tag up at second? And making the catch now.
She left awfully quick.
Boy, it looked like she might have left early, but not appealing it here. One out as the runners advance to second and third. Good job of tagging up. It just looked like Lindsay left a little early out there. Sydney Schultz flies out to the center fielder, Wynn, for out number one. Good job by Wynn going to get that ball. Olivia Schultz now will stand in. Left-handed batter grounds this one left side past Dimmer. She efforted. It hit the tip of her glove. Goes into shallow center field. One run will score. Now the throw goes to third. And getting to second will be Olivia Schultz after the RBI base hit. It's 2-1 in favor of the Hawks now.
Yeah, and Wynn did what your instinct is, try to get the runner at third. But when you do that, now you allow that base runner to get a free run at second base. Now they still have the same opportunity. Runners at second, third. One of there's a squeeze bunt
by Sproul and safe at the plate. The second runner coming in is Schultz, and she'll score as well. Just like that, Columbus goes up 3-2. Olivia Schultz not stopping, hustling around. Coach Olmstead giving her the green light. And just like that, it's 3-2 on the fielder's choice on the bunt by Sproul. And she'll be on first base. We'll have a courtesy runner for her, I would imagine, with one down here. And how quickly this game can change.
Yeah, it did. And that bunt only got about 3 feet out in front of the plate. And they picked it up just trying a real quick toss and got by Wegman right away. But it was a perfectly executed bunt, and that she got it down. The runner came. I could see it as a squeeze. And it did a nice job of getting it down, and the first runner was going to score. But then when it got by Wegman, the runner going from second to third didn't hesitate, and she came in and scored easily. So, Columbus scored 2 runs there, and the ball didn't go 3 feet. So, a good pressure.
E1.
There's got to be an E1 on
the second run. Hogan scores on the fielder's choice by Sproul. She was dashing for home. One out. And let's see, did we get a courtesy runner number?
Yeah, number 7. Cameron Reginald, an 8th grader.
Reginald, Cameron. And there to run. And the count is 2-0 here. Here to Aaliyah Little. Grounded out to the pitcher now. Here's a hard grounder right side, trying to get the runner. Good tag. She does double play. Great job by Heather Himes on the tag. The 4U3 double play gets the Hawks out of it, but Columbus gets on the board and takes the lead. 3-2. To the bottom half of the third we go. Hawks softball from KMCH Sports.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Bottom half of inning number 3 is here. 3-2. Columbus with the lead. They scored all 3 of their runs in that top of this third inning. Here's a flare to center field. That will get past the center fielder. Hart as getting into second stand-up double. Eve Wennewer, her second hit of the night. And Eve, the 2-bagger there, starts off this bottom of the third. How the Hawks needed to start. Ella Kolak will stand in now.
Yeah, what I like to see out of Ella or Eve is the fact that she's really worked hard on her hitting. and has got a little pop in that bat. I know they tried to work with her being a slap hitter and take advantage of her speed, but she's shown the first 2 times up here she's got a good bat. Let her hit away, especially when you're leading off an inning. And 2 hits in the game now for Eve.
There's a little jammer left side, little popper. Good effort by Schultz, the third baseman. Dove could not get it, but that time Hogan didn't have a chance coming on from short, and Kolak will reach on the infield hit there.
Yeah, that was a good pitch, and Sproul's got to go, what do I got to do? I mean, that's about as good a jam job as you can get, but it landed perfectly out there in the middle of no man's land. And Schultz did a tremendous job diving for it, but couldn't come up with it, and then it didn't go anywhere. Nice job.
Hard one-hopper there on the tag. Oh, safe. Calling safe is the base umpire. I think he's going to call time, and they're going to confer with this. Hogan thought she tagged the runner when we're going from second to third on the tag. Ball by Clyde.
A lot of baseline, maybe. But they're not going to.
No, they're going to leave.
They're going to leave it.
Now, Coach Olmstead wants an explanation. I don't blame him. And the shortstop, Hogan, said, I thought I tagged her. And now he wants to talk with the veteran base umpire, Al Heim. Runner on every base here for the Hawks if it stands with nobody out.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. That's a judgment call, and he came and asked the home plate umpire, and that's hard for a home plate umpire to try to rule on that from his angle. And that was an immediate call. You know, I don't know that she ran purposely out of there. It was kind of trying to avoid the fielder, you know, and it was good base running going behind her. And then Hogan tried to swipe tag her, maybe even get a double play. But they're going to leave it alone, and the Hawks got a base loaded, nobody out.
3-2, Columbus. Hawk runner on every base. As Bill said, Heather Heim standing in. She had an RBI hit her first time up in the first inning. This one's popped up right side. It'll be in foul play. The first baseman can't get there with her back towards home plate. On the run was Meyer. Shot coming from her second base position. Could not get there in time as well. And Himes has another life here. 0-1 the count. They runner on every base for the Hawks here in the bottom of the third. They trail this game 3-2 after getting out to a 2-0 lead with 2 runs in the bottom half of the first inning. There's a ball. We're even now, 1 ball. And 1 strike. We're at third. Kolak at second. And Kleitch is the runner at first. This one is skied right side. That's going to get out of play. Just inside the first base Sailor dugout. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Heather Himes had that hit to left field and knocked in Eve Wedewer. That 2-run first inning. The 1-2 just stays upstairs for ball 2. We're even 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Sproul wanted that pitch. That was a good 1-2 pitch. You know, kind of a little high, a little outside, but just far enough outside. Good call there.
2-2. This one is hit to left field. Going back is Little. She'll make the catch on the tag. Coming in, this game is tied up. The throw gets by the third baseman. Now going in and out is the call. As being thrown out is Kolak at third. Good aggressive base running as Macy Kleitch goes to second. So Himes will get the sacrifice RBI fly. And she is retired. The F7 for out number 1. Kolak makes out number 2, and it brings up Leo Wegman now.
Yeah, that's just good aggressive base running, and you hate to, try to, reel the kids in. And took a great throw by the catcher and a good tag at the third baseman to get it, because that was a really, really nice slide in third by Kolak.
1 run in on 2 hits here in this bottom of the third. This one goes right side.
Nice catch in the stands by one of the Sailor parents.
0-2 the count. 1 out. As I look over there, I see a very smart woman that's a Sailor fan donning a Cubs blanket.
Yeah, she went garage sailing today.
No, that got to be. She got a
special on that blanket. For about.
We got to get this right again.
For about a quarter.
The Dodgers blanket's only a quarter now?
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Give them away wherever you go.
And this one is skied left side. It's going to be in foul territory. Left fielder giving chase and cannot get it. On the run, had it in her glove. It dropped out. A basket catch attempt there by Little on the run. in foul ground. Had it pop out of her leather, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Julia Wegman, 1 down, runner on second.
There's 2 outs.
There is 2. There is 2 down. Thank you. 1-2.
Yep, right off the bat, yep.
Oh, that's going to be a strike. She was over the inside corner
out because she stepped on the plate.
No, she didn't step over the plate. She put her elbow out, and on the inside corner, Mr. Hermson saying, and out is the call there for the 3rd out. We're tied at 3. We go to the 4th. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Top of the 4th inning is here. We're knotted up at 3. Swing and a miss by Jalea Hart. Number 6 batters, 6, 7, 8 due up for the Sailors here in this top of inning number 4. Hart, Meyer, and Schott. 3 runs in the 3rd for the Sailors, 2 runs in the 1st, and 1 in the 3rd. Even tie at 3-3. Low popper right side. Good effort there by Macy Kleitz, avoiding that first base dugout right in front of the Sailors dugout for the pop out and foul ground. 1 down brings up Sophie Meyer now.
Those are the kind of outs that a pitcher really likes to be able to record. Just a little pop fly like that. The first baseman, Clark, she did a good job of getting over there and before she got to the screen and fielded that one. And it's nice to record an out that early in the strike. There's a ball called.
1-0 the count. 1 down. Holsterman. Ball up and out there, 2-0 the count. For scoreboard update of the new season, Major League Baseball. Speaking of the tremendous blanket by the Sailor fan, the Cubs leading 1-0, bottom of the 4th inning at Wrigley Field in Chicago tonight. Ball 2 there, but strike there, 2-1 the count. That's classy, as you expect from Cubs fans. 2-1 the count. Ball in the dirt for ball 3. Well,
it's classy move by Arietta, moving on to Philadelphia.
Yeah, right. That was not so classy.
Yeah, it was. I got to admit, that was a good, nice Arietta's coming to pitch and
standing ovation.
Standing ovation.
For Jake Arrieta tonight. He came to bat for the first time, facing his former Cubs team, a team he won a world title with 3 years ago in 2016, of course. 3-2 the count here with 1 down. In the top of the 4th inning, Hawks and Sailors tied at 3 deep. One that's short. Gets by the glove of Demmer. I'm not sure if she would have had much of a play anyway. Had to backhand it. It's by her glove and goes into left field. And Sophie Meyer will be on first base with Jenna's shot standing in. Deep in the hole as it was. Almost have to give it the infield hit there.
Yeah. Even if Demmer would have got to it, I don't think she turns around and throws her out at first. That was just a well-placed ground ball. And the 5th base hit of the game for Columbus. They've had at least one every inning here so far.
And 2 in the 3rd and 1 in the 1st and 2nd. This one is fly deep to left field. That's going to hit him over the fence and gone. I lost the ball for a second. Thought it died down, but no, it carried over the top of the fence and gone. A 2-run shot by Jenna Schott. How about that? No pun intended. With 1 down here in this top of the 4th inning, just like that, the Sailors strike again, and it's 5-3.
And Jenna didn't hit any a year ago, so that's her first one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
First of her career.
First probably of her career, I would imagine.
As a junior, Jenna Schott. Yeah, she could have had one as a freshman.
And she didn't have a lot of height on it. It hit a nice line drive. I'll bet it probably didn't clear the fence out there by more than 6 inches. But they're making a difference. She got over the fence, 2-run home run. Columbus takes a 5-3 lead here in the top of the 4th.
1 out. Reagan Lindsay stands in. Hits this one back to the fence. 0-1 the count.
Lindsay led off that 3-run third inning with a single, batting in that number 9 spot. So bottom of the lineup doing some damage here for the Sailors.
0-1 the count. Here's to Reagan Lindsay. A strike to the outside corner, waist high for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. 2 more runs for the Sailors, giving themselves a 2-run advantage. Klosterman, the long look in. Now the 0-2 all the way outside. Skies it right side. Out of play. Behind the first base Sailor dugout. Tomorrow night, weather permitting, we'll have West Delaware baseball for the first time this season. Hawks will entertain the Golden Eagles of Dubuque Waller Catholic inside the Beckman Sports Complex at Exide Field. 7 o'clock varsity start time around there. 5 o'clock the JV starts. And Bill will be on the air around 7 tomorrow night right here live with Mix 94.7 and KMCH.com for Hawks baseball. Coach Lahr and company for the first time. And this one is skied right side, out of play. Count remains 0-2. And Hawks baseball, a young look, losing 9 seniors. Only 2 seniors returned for the Hawks baseball team this year. And some question marks and exciting of the young kids. We saw some young kids last year, and the growth and the improvement that they made in the offseason will be interesting to see.
You know, I'm anxious to see the guys play this year, and hopefully the weather will cooperate here a little bit and let the kids get their first game in, because it seems to me Hawks start off with Wahlert every year, and it seems to me about every other year it gets rained out. I mean, I went and did the season series, and they don't have very many games against each other. It just seems like they probably played each other as much in the postseason as they did at the beginning of the season.
1-2 the count. This one is chopped right side. Kleitch stays with it. Will step on the bag. For the ground up, the first baseman for out. Number 2 brings up the top of the order, and Taylor Hogan now. She walked her last time up and scored. First of 3 runs in that 3-run third inning. She grounded out to Himes at second, her first time up in the first inning.
Yeah, you want to keep her off the base path. She led the team last year in stolen bases with 42 out of 43 attempts.
42, yeah.
She gets on, you know what she's doing. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Good little change up there. Pitch was low and came in there soft and swings over and ahead of that. So good pitch there by Klosterman.
Almost had over half. She was 42. They had 107 as a team last year. Team that was 38-4, advanced to the Class 3A state tournament. Second time ever in school program history for Coach Olmstead and company. Ball downstairs there to Hogan, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. In the top of the 4th, 5-3 Sailors. They added 2 more runs earlier this inning. Another ball. Downstairs that time for ball 2. 2-1 the count, Taylor Hogan.
Yeah, going 38-4 and as many starters as they got back, they're going to be highly disappointed if they don't end their season out in Port Dodge again this year.
Only lost 1 senior. There's a ball right out of the front of the plate. Kolak, nice job getting to it. High throw. Goes off the glove of Himes. Maybe come off of there a little bit, too. Scurrying down the line was Hogan, and the bunt hit there by Taylor Hogan with 2 outs here in this top of the 4th. Brings up Sydney Schultz now.
Yeah, that was just a perfect bunt, and the ground is just wet enough. I mean, the field's a great job. The parents have done a tremendous job getting this field ready, but that ball just kind of died as it got out there, and Kolak had to come a long way, and Taylor is way past.
Ball inside off the plate. And the beautiful surroundings here, they're starting to take shape. The outfield, the new area out there in left field. They got rid of the fence, got rid of the batting cages beyond the third base dugout. They're out in left field now, beyond the fence. There's a throw down on the steal, and out is the call. The 2-6 put out as Hogan's retired, denied of a stolen base there. And the Hawks get out of it, allowing 2 more runs to the Sailors. To the bottom of the 4th we go. It's Waterloo Columbus 5, West Delaware 3. Hawks softball from KMC Sports.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
John and Bill back with you. Sill Field, bottom of inning number 4, 5-3. Hawks trail by 2. 7, 8, 9. Dimmer, Klosterman spot, and then Voss slated here. As a strike there to Claire Dimmer, who flew out to the right fielder Lindsay her first time in the first inning. Hawks scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Columbus scored 3 in the third and 2 in the fourth. This one's a grounded left side, gets between the legs of Schultz. The third baseman just kind of took her eye off it, rushing it, trying to get that throw over. She knew she had to hurry, and she was even with the bag. It just dropped down the lower glove, through the legs, and an error there by the Sailors will allow Dimmer to be on. Now Taya Dimmer will bat in the 8th spot. She re-enters as she was the starting third baseman. Klosterman filled her spot. She stands in after grounding out her first time up.
So see what the Hawks do here. Trailing 5-3 in the bottom of the fourth. Got the leadoff runner this inning on base. Number 8 hitter up. Scoring around the bunt this time.
And she bunts it, but foul. Goes right down behind the plate. It's off the catcher Schultz. She's able to field it to her left and foul ground. But Mr. Hermson calling strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Tia Dimmer, one of the 4 seniors, will move on to Iowa State in the fall. Major in animal science. There is a little popper left side. The shortstop takes a step and a half back and hauls it in. Pop out. Foul number 1. Claire Dimmer remains at first. Joanna Voss, designated player, will stand in. She grounded out to the shortstop, Hogan, her first time up in the second inning. Pitch from Sproul upstairs, shoulder high, stayed up for ball 1, 1-0 the count. Thursday night, we'll have West Delaware softball right here. Roger Reed will fill in for me, along with Bill Thursday night here. Doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock as the Hawks open up conference play in the WAMAC. West Division opponent Williamsburg will be in town. Then Friday night, Bill and me back together at Exide Field for West Delaware baseball. Hopefully for the second time of the week as they take on the Raiders of Williamsburg. Coach Nate King, 2008 graduate of West Delaware High School. Here's a bunt halfway between the plate and the circle. As Sproul gets to it, fires to first, and has Joanna Voss put out on the 1-4 put out. Sacrifice there for out number 2. Dimmer moves to second. There are 2 away, and it brings up the top of the order Eva Wynn now. She got that solo shot to start the scoring. A home run in the first. She flew out to Lindsay and Ryder last time in the second. Her third appearance here. The 4th batter this inning. The bottom of the 4th. Hawks trail 5-3 with 2 away. And a ball there, 1-0.
See if the Hawks come up with a big 2-out hit this inning to try to lessen this gap here a little bit.
The bouncer left side, deep in the hole. Hogan, nice play, up and over, gets her girl. Lynn is retired in the 6-3 ground out for round number 3. To the 5th we go. Hawks still trail 5-3. West Delaware softball, KMCH Sport.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Belichick's Landing, downtown Delhi, open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Belichick's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Back in, top of the fifth inning. Hawks trail 5-3 to Waterloo Columbus. Macy Kleitsch back into pitch. She started this game. Came out with one on, nobody out in the top of the third for Emily Klosterman. Now Kleitsch takes back over for Klosterman. Sydney Schultz hits one hard on the ground, left side. Dimmer up and over. Ground out to the shortstop for out number one. Brings up Olivia Schultz now. RBI hit to center, scored in that 3-run third inning. Her last time, she got a hit and was stranded back in the first. One away here in the top of the fifth inning. 5-3, Waterloo Columbus. Scored all 5 of the runs in the third and fourth. 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Hawks scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Ball there, missing outside, 1-0. Schultz back in and ready. Skies this one left side. Going to be foul territory and down for the foul ball. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Schultz, take your warm-up cuts. Ready to get back in. She's a soccer player as well. As she gets this one down the line, foul territory right side for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
She got in front of that pitch on the inside, hit it hard, but thankfully for the Hawks, foul up that right field line.
1-2 on the outside corner at the knees, strike 3. Olivia Schultz did not pull the trigger on that one, goes down. She haven't had many strikeouts. It's the first one for
Hawk pitching,
Columbus, and only one on the other side looking strikeout for the Hawks so far. So only 2 strikeouts, both of them been the looking variety so far here tonight.
Yeah, that was a great job. The previous pitch, she went inside and pulled it down the right field line. That one, and she moved it, went on the outside corner, and couldn't pull the trigger and get your first strikeout.
Kayla Sproul stands in, the pitcher of record for Columbus. Strike there, 0-1 the count. We're exactly an hour old in this contest here on the top of the fifth inning. 5-3 Waterloo Columbus leading with 2 outs. A ball outside there, we're even 1-1. JV game went 5 innings earlier tonight. Waterloo Columbus scoring 4 runs late after a 3-3 tie, won that one 7-3. Slow grounder left side. Dimmer up and over. The ground out to the shortstop for out number 3. Takes us to the bottom of the fifth inning. What a score. Columbus 5, Hawks 3. Delaware softball from KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Back into Sill Field, bottom of the fifth inning. Eve Wedewer standing in. She's 2 for 2, 2 runs scored. 5-3, Hawks trail by 2. Pops this one up, out of play behind us here in the press box. At Sill Field, opening night of the 2019 campaign. 0-2 the count. Here to Eve Wedewer. Top of the order. Done some work for the Hawks. The triple E's with Wynn, Wedewer, and Kolak. Eva, Eve, and Ella. 1-2 the count. And Wedewer stands back in. Eva Wynn, the homer. Eva those 2 hits, and now Kolak has an infield hit. This one's sky to right side. Right fielder coming on as it lands in her glove for the first out. The F9 for out number 1 brings up Ella Kolak now. Reached on that infield hit and was thrown out at third her last time in the third. Sacrifice bunt out her first time in inning number 1. 1 down here in the bottom of the fifth. Hawks trail 5-3 after getting out in front of this game. Scoring 2 runs in that first inning. Sproul settled down since then. A slow grounder left side. Third baseman Schultz up and over and gets Kolak. 5-3 ground out for out number 2. Macy Kleitz will stand in now. Macy reached on a fielder's choice her last time in the third. Grounded out back in the first inning to the second baseman shot. Macy stands in here with 2 outs, nobody on in the last of this fifth inning.
Sproul with some quality pitches this inning, too. She does a nice job moving it in and out here. And Hawks haven't really adjusted that this inning. They've done a real nice job being pretty selective, but some great pitches by Sproul this inning.
Give up 5 hits, 3 in the first and 2 in that third inning. Nothing in the second or the fourth innings. 1 error by the Columbus defense. Hawks have had 1 error on their side of defense as well. Counts even, 1-1 on the way. Grounder left side. Slower, bobbled for a second. A low throw, but scooped out by Meyer. Nice scoop by Meyer. Schultz regained her composure, fired a bullet into the ground. Meyer with a scoop. Ground out to the third baseman for out number 3. Takes us to the 6th. Still 5-3 Columbus. This is Hawks Softball from KMC Sports.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Top of the 6th inning is here. 0-1 the count. Malia Little, the 5th batter in this lineup for Columbus. 5-6-7 to up. Little, Hart, and Meyer. The count's even at 1-1 now from Macy Kleitz. Here, the top of inning number 6, 5-3. Columbus with the 2-run lead. There's a strike in the inside corner, thigh high for strike 2. 1-2 the count. To Little, who grounded out her first time of the second into a double play to the second baseman Himes her last time. Now on hopper right back to Macy Clark. She turns and fires a bullet to Kaya Dimmer at first. And the 1-3 ground out to the pitcher for out number 1 brings up Julia Hart now.
That's the third time of those, and usually she's going to get about 4 or 5, maybe half a dozen of those a game. And had she not get that one bouncer right back to her, that's probably out in center field for a leadoff single. So good job fielding her position and helping herself.
This one's a grounder left side. Dimmer stays down on it, fires over to her cousin Kaya, and the 6-3 put out for round number 2. Sophie Meyer now will stand in after a quick 2 down here in this top of the 6th inning. Sophie Meyer will stand in. She's 2 for 2 and hit her last time and scored in that 2-run 4th inning. Got a hit back in the 2nd inning. She stands in here with 2 away. She lines this one right side on the play. For strike 1, 0-1 the count. Sophie Meyer. She's had 2 of the 7 hits Sailors have had as a team. 5 runs, 7 hits. Hawks have 3 runs and 5 hits. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sophie Meyer. 2 away here in the first part of inning number 6. This one is a chopper left side. Dimmer is going to get it. Great play. Fire a bullet. Deeper part of short. Stayed with it. And gets the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 6th to 5-3. Waterloo Columbus back after this from KMC Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Bottom of the 6th now, 5-3. Hawks trail by 2. 5, 6, 7 for West Delaware. Himes, Wegman, and Dimmer is slated against Kayla Sproul. Strike and now a ball. We're even 1-1 the count. 5 hits given up to the Hawks. Sproul is not allowed a hit since the 3rd inning. There's a strike. Nice tie inside corner for strike 2, 1 and 2 the count. Since Dimmer reached on an error in the 4th, 6 batters retired in a row for the Hawks. There's a ground ball right side. Nice backhanded play by Schott. From her knees, fires a bullet to Meyer and gets her girl. The 4-3 ground out to the second baseman. What an athletic play there by the second baseman, Miss Jenna Schott.
Yeah, that's tremendous. She went to her right and did a nice job getting it. Not only knocking it down, but fielding in her glove, but then smart enough to turn around from her knees and be able to throw a good strike over to first base. A great play.
Well, Pomper left side of the bat. Leo Wegman, third baseman, is there and takes it quickly. 2 up and 2 down. In this bottom of the 6th inning, Claire Dimmer will stand in now. That tremendous play by Schott, of course, reminds me of the type of plays the greatest second baseman of all time, Ryan Sandberg, would
Davey Lopes would have made that play.
No, you misheard me. Ryan Sandberg, the best second baseman.
Well, you're too young to understand who was better than him.
There was nobody. I don't need to understand.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Different eras.
Disagree.
Different eras.
There's a little flare off the bat of Dimmer, and it's shallow center field, and gets down, almost a collision And between the second baseman Schott and the shortstop Hogan, but they avoided each other, and Hart could not make the play, couldn't get there in time. Neither could the second or shortstop. And Claire Demmer will be on with a two-out little flare in a shallow center field.
Yeah, that looked to me a collision course between Schott and Hogan there. Neither one of them were going to back up, and thank goodness for them, the ball dropped before it got there.
A liner right side in foul territory off the bat of Taya Dimmer. That's for the third time here tonight in her 8th spot. She's grounded out. Back in the second, she popped out to Hogan at short. Her last time in the 4th. Stands in here, 0-1 count. Runner on first, 2 down. And off-speed pitch is dropped off the table outside for strike 2, 0-2 the count.
That was a great pitch, and then she's done a nice job the last 3 innings here, really keeping the Hawks off balance here hitting. Did a nice job the first 3 innings, got 5 hits off her, but she's silenced the bat since then.
Ball stayed upstairs there for ball 1-2 the count. A 1-2 on the way. Strike 3 on the inside corner, Anthony's, and Dimmer goes down looking for the third out. We go to the 7th. 5-3 Columbus. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Top of the 7th inning is here. 8-9-1 due up for Columbus. Jenna Schott, Reagan Lindsay, and Taylor Hogan facing Macy Kleitch. Sailors lead this game 5-3. Pitch up and out after a strike is a ball, and we're even 1-1 to count. Schott 1 for 2 tonight, and a 2 RBI homer in the 2-run 4th inning her last time. She flied out to right back in the second. The 1-1 on the way, a bunt foul right side. It's the bottom of the fence and lands there. Wegman chases it down in foul land. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Jenna Schott.
And how many times you see it happen where somebody makes a great defensive play and lead off the next inning, and she's doing that. And right now, she's the difference in this game with that 2-run home run back in the 4th inning.
A 1-2 on the right side of the play. And we remain with the 1-2 count. The Schott, one of the 5 juniors on this team for Coach Chris Olmstead and Waterloo Columbus. High expectations again. Won the North Iowa Cedar League last couple of years. Whoa, there's a
shot overran it.
Shot in the left field, but Felton able to get to it and make the catch for out number 1.
Kind of like a sinking line drive, and she went to her left, and all of a sudden she had to stop and kind of reach back. So almost on it, overran it, but nice job by Kayla out left field to retire her shot for the first time or second time tonight. For the first out of the inning here.
Lindsay stands in now and takes the ball outside. Reagan Lindsay, the 9-hitter, had a hit to right field. Her first time in the 3rd and scored. Grounded out her last time in the 4th. The 1-0 on the way. There's a strike to the outside corner at the knees, and we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here in the top of the 7th. The Hawks will have 9-1-2 due up in the bottom of the 7th inning. Voss, Wynn, and Wetterwer. They 1-1 on that inside corner. High there. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Lindsay. On the younger players, a sophomore, 4 sophomores on the roster for the Sailors. A 1-2 is a little dribbler right side. Kleintz will get to it. Throws it to first for the putout. Ground out to the pitcher for out number 2, and it brings up Taylor Hogan now. She's been on base twice, scored once, has a hit. She grounded out her first time back in the first, walked in the second, her second time up in the third, and got an infield hit. And was caught stealing back in the 4th inning. Coach Olmsted has a word with his speedy, talented leadoff hitter, the shortstop. 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Takes outside and high for a ball. 1-0 the count. Multi-sport athlete is Hogan. Talked about her competing in tennis already today in a regional match over in Fort Dodge at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and making her way here after beating Lamar's Galen as a 3-time defending state champion is Hogan in tennis. 1-1 the count, and waits back and grounds it left side. Dimmer up and over, gets her girl. 6-3, ground out to the shortstop for out. Number 3, to the 7th we go. Hawks need 2 runs to keep this game going, 3 to win it. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Hawks softball from KMCH Sports.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
On to the 7th inning, 5-3. Waterloo Columbus leads this game. Hawks need 2 runs to keep it going. 9-1-2 to up. Joanna Voss stands in and takes a strike. Voss is grounded out. A sacrifice bunt out, I should say, her last time to the 4th. She grounded out her first time back in the 2nd. On 1 to count here from Sproul. Ball taken high. Evens the count at 1-1. Hawks had a hit off the bat of Dimmer that last inning. That was their first hit since the 3rd inning. 6 hits total, 3 runs for the Hawks offense. Ball going inside there for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Columbus won last year's meeting that was postponed because of rain early in the season to June 28th over in Waterloo. Sailors won 8-3. Hawks scored 3 runs, 3-run homer by Himes in the 7th, the top of the 7th to make it that close, but lost that game 8-3. Overall, the Hawks have dominated this series historically over the last several years. There's a bouncer left side, counts even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5-3. Columbus leads this game by 2.
Yeah, before last year, the previous 11 games, the Hawks have won them all.
Low popper right side. It's going to hit in fair territory, but bounce foul. Picked up by the catcher Schultz for a foul ball. And we'll do the 2-2 pitch all over again here for Jana Voss.
Yeah, Sproul's just done a tremendous job pitching here the last 3 innings. Really haven't given the Hawks really much to swing at there. Again, jammed her pretty good, and Voss really unable to do much with that pitch.
And a 2-2 on the way, up and in. That one dropped inside. Swing and miss there by Voss, goes down with the swinging K. The 3rd strikeout against Sproul for the Hawks offense. 1 down here, and it brings up the top of the order. Eva Wynn over to her last 2 trips up. She had that home run to start the game back in the 1st inning. A home run, flied out, and grounded out so far. 1 for 3 in this game. There's a strike in the inside corner above the knees for strike 1 on 1 the count. Here to Eva Wynn. 5-3 Columbus. trying to hang on and get their first W of the 2019 season. Chopper left side off the glove, and third baseman Schultz and into shallow left field. Hot shot there on the ground from Eva Wynn. Schultz frustrated with herself. A ball she thought she should have had. The second error defensively of the night for the Sailors allows Wynn on first with one down here in the bottom of the seventh. Eve Wennewer stands in. She's got 2 hits, has scored twice, flew out to right her last time of the fifth. Takes a strike on the outside corner there, waist high for strike one.
And for the Hawks, you got to get on base any way you can. You got to score 2 this inning to keep the game going. So you got to get some runners on, and then that puts some pressure on the Sailor defense. So we'll see what the Hawks can do here with 1 out.
This one skied left side. Shortstop Hogan going back, calls off everybody and makes it on the edge of the dirt. And the pop out for out number 2. And Ella Kolak will stand in now. Has not hit the ball real hard here tonight. As Sacrifice got an infield hit and grounded out her last time in the third. And this one is a little popper right out in front of the plate. The catcher Schultz gets out and makes the catch, and there's your ball game. Hawks fall 5-3 after getting out in front of this one. Waterloo Columbus comes back and takes a 2-run W here and gets this win to move on at 1-0. Our post game starts next. Hawks fall the Sailors of Waterloo Columbus tonight 5-3. Back after this on KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or call 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And, of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar, East Main Street, Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Oakport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
John and Bill back with you from Sill Field. The Hawks fall 5-3 to Waterloo Columbus in a contest that took 1 hour and 23 minutes here tonight. It's getting it done over the 9 o'clock hour as the Hawks score 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on as 3 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 2 looking, 1 base on balls, no hit batters for Waterloo Columbus. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, nobody left. No swinging Ks, 1 looking K, and 1 walked batter. A valiant effort for the Hawks. It came out of the gates swinging aggressively. You commented on that against an all-state pitcher in Kayla Sproul. She did an outstanding job of limiting the Hawks after that point for the most part. But early on, you had to like what you saw here tonight, Billy.
The first 3 innings, I was very, very impressed. The first inning is probably as good as any inning I saw him play all last year, being aggressive, taking good pitches, hitting them hard, type of stuff. And third inning, they got a couple more great hits. And then after that, it just seemed like Sproul settled down a little bit, did a better job of maybe staying more inside. And, she got a swing at the inside pitches, and all of a sudden we couldn't hit the ball near as hard as what we did earlier in the game.
And we'll bring on the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Tiffany Rave, now. And starting up her 5th season at the helm here tonight. And we just talked about it. You had to be happy with the way your offense attacked early on, getting right off the bat. And Eva Wynn, how about that? Had a home run, her first at bat, first pitch of the game for the Hawks offense, getting off to that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to start the season. First pitch and first at bat of the game, and, she hits that ball out. Offensively, I have been super pleased with our work these past 2 weeks. I think we are making good adjustments in our at-bats, and I think the girls saw some of that on the field tonight. I think, we have a little bit of work to do on our pitch selection, but overall, we're swinging the bat hard. And, I mean, what else can I ask for this time of year? We did a lot of positive things offensively tonight, and I think we're only going to build off of that.
An all-state and talented pitcher, Sproul, settled in from that point on. But what was the difference at the plate for your hitters, did you feel, later on in the game when they weren't able to get much against her?
For us, offensively, I thought, like I said, pitch selection. I think we could have swung at some better pitches down the stretch. I think we got a little antsy and swung at pitches that we don't normally swing at, and pitches that we didn't feel the need to swing at maybe in our first couple at bats. And so I'd like to see our girls make that adjustment tomorrow night when we go down and play. But, overall, she's a nice pitcher. She moves the ball around well. And, I thought our offense did well against her. Like I said, there's a few things I'd like to see us make adjustments on, but overall, I was pleased in how we swung that.
Yeah, I thought offensively those first 3 innings, if you could swing the bats like that the entire game or, a majority of the season, some exciting things are going to happen. But then you got to give Sproul credit. She did a good job. She was moving the ball in and out. And as you said, they maybe weren't as selective on swinging at that inside pitch. Sometimes the first or second pitch in the at-bat, show a little more patience, but that'll come.
Yep.
But I was impressed what we did defensively tonight. They made some plays there tonight that, I know you haven't had very many practices where you've had all girls here together, so sometimes that gets tough. So I thought for an overall first game against a team that's a returning state qualifier, that was a good first outing.
It was, and I just told the girls in the huddle, obviously you want to come out and win. That's why we play the game. But we get to turn around and we get to play tomorrow night. And there was a ton of positives tonight. You said our defense, I think, we figured a few things out. We get to try a few things. We had some people in there that hadn't necessarily been in places. I think, in the infield, Heather made some great plays. Claire made some great plays. Leah did well behind the plate. Our pitching did well. Our outfielders ran some balls down. And so I think we made the plays that we should make. There was a couple things we got to clean up, but overall, they're a great squad, and I think we played a great game that we can only build off of from here.
Well, and I think Leah's got to be proud of herself throwing out Hogan tonight. She was 42 out of 43 stealing last year, and she threw her out. Wasn't even a close play at second base, and kind of thwarted that inning. So, some great things coming defensively, and I just like what I see because they'll just get better.
Oh, they will. And, you speak of Leah, she made a commitment this winter to really work on her game, and I don't think it went unnoticed tonight. I think she did an excellent job behind the plate. I think she does a good job with both of our pitchers. Every pitcher needs something a little bit different, and she's really embraced that role. And then being able to work on her own game as well. I was so happy to see her throw that runner out, and like you said, throw her out by 4 or 5 steps. And, she's one of the fastest girls we're going to see. And so if we can do that and we can control the base runners, that's a big thing.
So you set it back at it to the grind Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 3 more game dates to go this week. So using some of these things tonight and improving is the name of the game.
It is. That's what I love about week 1. Although we start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's nice because we get to A, figure out who we are, and B, we get to improve every single night. And so tomorrow we get to go play a doubleheader at Clear Creek. It's going to be a good squad. We're probably going to face similar pitching, and the girls get to play, and we get to continue to swing the bat and figure out where we are in defense, and find out what we need to come back and work on, because ultimately we can practice and practice and practice, but until we get into those game situations that, you just can't simulate that in practice.
Yes, indeed. All right, good luck tomorrow night and the rest of the week. We'll see you later on in the week. And good to see you again, and welcome into the new year.
Well, good to see you guys as well, and thank you for the coverage.
Absolutely. Tiffany Rave, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, here on the postgame as the Hawks fall to Waterloo Columbus by the final score of 5-3. This one took an hour and 23 minutes here tonight. The Hawks drop to 0-1, and Waterloo Columbus moves on at 1-0. Not good news on the Major League Baseball scoreboard in the middle of the 6th at Wrigley Field in Chicago. The Phillies ahead of the Cubs now, 3-1. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Bill.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated all summer.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I know you will. We'll bring in Matt Weiss now, the fine AD of West Delaware High School. It's a busy time here. Of course, any sports season busy, but especially the overlap with spring and summer. He was on double duty tonight with girls soccer in town at the soccer and track and field complex tonight as the Hawks fell to Williamsburg in the varsity contest 9-1. As girls golf was today, regional final golf. They finished 7th out of 12 teams, shooting at .403 as a team. And then also the boys soccer team in action up in Waverly tonight. Lots going on right now, and then we had opening night here tonight, and we'll have it tomorrow night, hopefully, Mother Nature willing, for baseball.
Yeah, it's just one of those weeks where, finalizing up some spring sports here, and people always kind of think the end of spring comes with the state track meet, but obviously soccer is still going, golf still going. Actually, Brandon Larson will be playing later this week at the state golf tournament. This is one of the more crazy weeks of the school year, actually. People think summer's rolling in and stuff starts to slow down, but actually this is, we're just ramping up here. So
the segue there with Brandon Larson, his second year going to state. He finished 14th at the state tournament a year ago. You were out there at Pin Oak on Friday, hosted the qualifier there for boys golf, and a great showing for him. Unfortunately, the team came up a little short, but it'll be good to see Brandon bowl with golfing is some of the best in the state.
Yeah, absolutely. What a district qualifier the other day out at Pin Oak. 5 really good golf teams there. 4 of the top 3A boys golf teams in the state, even being there. And there was 6 strokes that separated first to 4th place there. And, just a couple of putts, a couple of chips go a different way for the Hawks, and we easily win that thing. But obviously, really good season by the men's golf team, and the ladies golf team today, finishing up their season. So it's just been one of those. 2019 is going to be one of those unforgettable years. 2018, 2019 school year, one of those unforgettable years at West Delaware. We hung 5 banners in the gym, and hopefully we can maybe put 1 or 2 more of those with baseball, softball this summer too.
As the school season winding down, it'll come to a close next week. So the kids still in the school routine, and they'll get into the summer routine coming up. Complex looks nice here, still work in progress down the left field lines. Got the batting cages moved. The Hawks softball and the new Hawk logo, the WD, and the new Hawk looks great in the center field. Compliments to you. And who else helped you? Derek Krogman put that up with you.
Yeah, Derek Krogman put that up. I just want to throw a huge shout out here to the West Delaware Athletic Booster Club for their donations and just the effort and the time that they put in to help raise money for our athletic programs. Bill, obviously, a huge part of that, but they funded the entire softball project out here. It's going to include, we were able to move the batting cages, into a little bit more usable spot here in left field. Got some turf to put inside the batting cages so girls can kind of get out there and not have to worry about when it's raining. Added some sidewalk all the way down to restrooms. It's kind of the first time in softball that we've had, inside restrooms besides just the porta potties. It's going to be once we get everything out here, get the grading done, get the sod put in, and just a awesome complex here now for softball, for Hawk softball. And, going to work on a few more updates here this summer at Brownville or football. The Booster Club recently just purchased a new scoreboard as well for out there, and we're going to work on a few other things and, trying to throw the Hawk branding out there. So, obviously, huge shout out to the Hawk Booster Club.
Yeah, and that Hawk Booster Club, we're only as successful as the community gets behind everything and supports it. So as a representative of the Booster Club, I really want to thank the community for all the things that they do. There's a lot of the stuff that we pay to get done, but there's a lot of it that's volunteer done. And without all that stuff, none of this can happen. And I'm anxious to see what this diamond's going to look like here. Give it a couple more weeks when we get the sod out there and get everything kind of finished. And this is going to be the nicest softball field as probably any field that we'll play on all summer.
Oh, absolutely. Our grounds crew's done a wonderful job here getting the field ready. And like you said, the community effort, like I said, outside of the just monetary donations, we've had multiple softball dads and just community members in general coming up here help with the project, tear down the old batting cages, put the new ones up. Just a great community effort. Absolutely, Bill.
And we're looking forward to West Delaware baseball opening up tomorrow night. The Hawks will host Dubuque Waller right now, scheduled for that JV varsity contest starting at 5 o'clock. With the JV game, we'll be on the air around 7. As Coach Lahr and company, we talked earlier, young squad, only 2 seniors, some question marks there of what to expect, but excitement there with a lot of kids that played last year, and it should be an interesting show of this West Delaware baseball team. It all begins tomorrow night.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be, talking to Coach Lahr, it's, one of those years we lost a good amount of seniors last year, but we've got a lot of returning players still in. We've got, obviously, Nick Casey being our number 1 pitcher on the mound. A lot of success so far, in his career, and going to go down to play baseball and baseball and football both at Co after his senior year of baseball. And, really excited for this baseball team because it's just kind of one of those unknown years. I think we're going to sneak up on a lot of teams, but obviously with the West Delaware tradition, it's really hard for us to sneak up on anybody too. So.
Absolutely. Ben Wright now are one of those seniors leading the way for Coach Lahr in the baseball program. We'll have that for you coming up tomorrow night. Matt, thanks for your time. Always good to see you.
Thanks, Swish. Thanks, Bill.
Job as always directing everything in the world of West Delaware athletics, as that is going to pretty much wrap it up for us here tonight. The Hawks fall 5-3, a valiant effort, but coming up short against the Sailors of Waterloo. Columbus. Thanks to Coach Tiffany Ray. Thanks to Coach Chris Olmstead. He helped us out, prepare for the broadcast as well. Best of luck to the Sailors. They've got a fine team again, 38-4 a year ago, 2 times in the state tournament the last 2 years, and they're working on their 3rd already with a 1-and-roll record. So best of luck to Coach Olmstead and the Sailors of Waterloo. Columbus. The Hawks will be back in action tomorrow night. Walmack Conference West Division opponent, Clear Creek Amana, down in Oxford tomorrow night, as they'll be back at home on Wednesday night with North Scott here, JV varsity doubleheader, and we'll have them back on the air Thursday night as they're here at Sill Field. Bill and Roger will have all the action for you around 6 o'clock as they take on the Raiders of Williamsburg. Our next broadcast, West Delaware Baseball, tomorrow night right here from KMCH Sports on Next 94.7 and KMCH.com as Hawks take on the Golden Eagles of Dubuque-Wahlert. And we'll have West Delaware baseball again later in the week, Friday night at Exide Field at 5 o'clock against Williamsburg. An hour and 23 minutes here tonight. Hawks fall to Waterloo Columbus by the final score of 5-3. Thanks to all of our 54 sports boosters for making that possible. My partner, Bill Logan, and studio producer, Ashley Vick. And have yourselves a good and safe rest of your night. So long, everybody, from Sill Field.